Have you ever wondered about the history of the land known as Palestine, a region of such significant religious and political importance? This land's narrative starts long before our current era. It's a tale steeped in ancient history, beginning with its original name, Philistia, bestowed upon it by the Greeks. Welcome to Know What's Trending, your first source to latest trending information. The passage of time has seen Palestine under the rule of a myriad of powers, each leaving an indelible mark on its history. The Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, Romans, Arabs, and Turks all have had their turn at the helm, shaping and reshaping the fabric of this land. From its geographical location to its religious significance, Palestine has been a focal point of interest and contention for millennia. Each ruler and culture brought with them their unique influence, weaving a rich tapestry of historical threads. Thus, Palestine's ancient history is a tale of continuous change, marked by diverse rulers and cultures. Fast forward to 1918, a significant year for Palestine. The echoes of the Great War still lingered in the air when the British, under a mandate from the League of Nations, took control of Palestine. This mandate was a promise, a commitment to guide Palestine towards independence. Yet it was a promise laden with challenges. The British rule over Palestine was not a simple affair. It was a period marked by political tension, civil unrest, and a growing sense of national identity among both Jewish and Arab populations. The British found themselves in the middle of a complex and delicate situation, trying to navigate the aspirations and demands of two distinct communities within a single geographical entity. Then, in 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan. This plan was aimed at resolving the ongoing conflict by dividing Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. Jerusalem, being a city of religious significance for both communities, was to be placed under international administration. The Jewish leaders welcomed this proposal. After all, it promised them a homeland, a place where they could exercise their right to self-determination. It was seen as a beacon of hope, a chance to establish a Jewish state after centuries of persecution and diaspora. However, the Palestinian Arabs saw things differently. They viewed the partition plan as an infringement on their rights, a violation of their territorial integrity. The idea of dividing their homeland was unacceptable to them, and thus they opposed the partition plan. This opposition was not just a simple disagreement. It was a profound rejection, a defiant stand against what they perceived as an unjust proposal. It was a statement, loud and clear, that they were not willing to compromise their claims to the land they considered their own. The rejection of the partition plan by Palestinian Arabs set the stage for further conflict. This marked a turning point in the history of Palestine, a moment that would shape the course of events for decades to come. 1948 was another pivotal year for Palestine. This was the year in which Israel declared itself as an independent state, setting the stage for an intense and enduring conflict known as the Arab-Israeli War. The declaration was met with fierce opposition from surrounding Arab nations, leading to a full-fledged war that would drastically alter the geopolitical landscape of the region. During the war, Israel managed to gain control over 2/3 of the former British mandate. This was a significant territorial acquisition that reshaped the map of the Middle East. Meanwhile, Jordan and Egypt also capitalized on the chaos, seizing control of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, respectively. These land grabs further complicated an already complex situation, adding more layers to the multifaceted conflict that had been brewing for decades. In the aftermath of the war, the geographical divisions between Israel, Jordan, and Egypt became deeply entrenched, setting the stage for a protracted struggle over territory, identity, and sovereignty. The war's end did not mark a return to peace, but rather the beginning of an ongoing conflict that would continue to shape the destiny of Palestine and its people. This division of land was a significant turning point in the history of Palestine. The repercussions of these events are still felt today, as the struggle for control over this land remains a contentious issue that continues to fuel conflict and controversy. Yet, despite the challenges, the spirit of the Palestinian people remains unbroken, their history a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. The conflict between Jews and Palestinian Arabs continued, leading to further upheaval. In the heart of this turmoil, the Palestine Liberation Organization, or PLO, was born in 1964. This organization aimed to liberate Palestine from Israeli control and quickly gained recognition as the sole legitimate representative of the Palestinian people on the international stage. Then came 1967, a year marked by the Six-Day War. This short yet impactful conflict saw Israel gaining major territories, a victory that only deepened the chasm of discord between the two factions. The reverberations of this war are still felt today, as it led to ongoing tension and armed conflict between Israel and its neighbors. Fast forward 2 decades to 1987, the stage was set for the First Intifada, an uprising against Israeli rule in the Palestinian territories. This was a period marked by civil disobedience, boycotts, and widespread protests. The world watched as the conflict continued to escalate. In the 90s, the world hoped for a glimmer of peace with the Oslo Peace Accords. These agreements were aimed at ending the violence and establishing a framework for Palestinian self-governance. But like a mirage in the desert, the promise of peace faded as the accords ultimately fell short of their lofty goals. As if to echo the unrest of the previous decade, the Second Intifada erupted in the year 2000. This period of intensified Israeli-Palestinian violence lasted nearly 5 years and left a deep scar on the region's history. Despite numerous attempts at peace, the region has been plagued by violence and conflict. The early 21st century brought about more changes for Palestine. The year 2004 was marked by a significant event, the death of Yasser Arafat. Arafat, the charismatic and controversial leader of the Palestine Liberation Organization, had been a pivotal figure in Palestine's struggle for self-determination. His passing signified the end of an era and ushered in a period of uncertainty. In the following year, 2005, a major development unfolded as the Israeli army withdrew from Gaza. This move was seen as a significant step towards peace and the possibility of a two-state solution. However, the hope was short-lived as the power vacuum left by the withdrawal soon led to internal conflicts and tensions within Palestine. Then in 2006, a surprising victory occurred in the Palestinian elections. Hamas, an Islamist militant group, emerged victorious, much to the shock of many observers. This victory not only shifted the political landscape within Palestine, but also sent ripples throughout the international community. It raised questions about the future of peace negotiations and the prospect of a two-state solution. Despite its tumultuous history, Palestine continues to be a land of deep cultural and historical significance. Its story is one of resilience and perseverance, of a people's unwavering hope for peace and justice amidst adversity. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity and a reminder of the power of history and culture in shaping our world. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.